Okay, sit down. But well, that is President Cyril Ramaphosa President Cyril Ramaphosa just waving his hands at people that are here at Livingstone Hospital. We are now making our way to one of the wards where the President is going to be doing a walkabout from the people in this hospital to find out exactly from them, are facilities in the right place, are they in right standing at the specific ward. So we are now walking and on our way to one of the wards that the President is going to be doing a walkabout in. He is now walking with the MEC of Health, MEC Sindiswa Gomba, leading in front of him, taking him to the ward that we're going to right now, which is a ward, an isolation ward, and we're going to find out when we get there, is it in good standard? And the President will then do an inspection, speak to some workers, find out about their working conditions. Do they have the correct PPEs? Do they have the right equipment? Do they have the right bedding, linen, and etc., all that they need to do their work? So as you can see, my cameraman Tobani is showing you right now. We're doing our walkabout with the President and we're on our way to one of the wards. As I said earlier on, he's led by MEC of Health, Sindiswa Gomba, whom he has thanked for the work that she has done in making sure that we flatten the curve in this province. She came out really smiling and really impressed by the remarks made by the President, saying that he was a bit concerned that the province was not really aware of the severity of this case and this pandemic. But he was saying now that after the presentation by the Premier and also Dr. Mbengashe, he's really impressed by the strides the province, the municipalities and the local government is making to make sure that the numbers which are on a rise in the Eastern Cape are actually coming to an end. So you also do see in shot members of Nehawu also here, they are singing. Earlier on they were actually protesting, they were complaining that they are cleaning staff from Livingstone Hospital and they were complaining that they do not have the right protective gear. They are the ones that have to clean the linen of COVID-19 patients, and most of the time when they have to do this cleaning, they are doing it without the protective gear. So they will say they don't feel safe, and perhaps the reason why they are singing is that they're trying to get the attention of the President to tell him, you know what, as much as there's so much good to be said, there are also some huge issues, especially in terms of the cleaning staff at this hospital. We're now making our way. We are now making our way. We're now making our way inside the ward. We're now going inside the ward. The President is just behind us. We are now working our way inside the ward, where the President will do his walkabout. We're now making our way. The President is still behind us. We're just making our way up the stairs, and we'll first go to the ward ourselves, and then the President will then follow us inside the ward.
Yeah, find this one. We'll station them here. They're not going to move. Guys, let's understand each other. We're not moving. There's a single leg. We asked you.
Guys, please go into the ward.
As you can see, there is high media contingency, even trying to get a shot of the wards, also trying to get a shot of the President walking inside the ward. Well, we'll see the President coming up right now. We see already in shot now the MEC of Health leading the front, and also the CEO of Livingstone Hospital. They are now going to the first ward, informing the president of what is happening inside that ward, the right protective gear is in place, telling him exactly the various functions that happened at the specific ward. So you see the man in shot right now walking with the president, the CEO of Livingstone Hospital. He's giving a briefing and telling the president exactly all the infrastructural developments that have been done to the specific ward. Like I said earlier on, there's a specific ward that's been set aside for more COVID-19 patients. So we're walking through that ward and he's showing the president exactly the various strides that they have taken to make sure that all the wards are in place to cater to the high number of COVID-19 patients expected at this hospital as the numbers continue to rise. Okay, we are now making our way into the ward.
Members, media, please go all the way to the back. Please do that. Please get silent.
That's right. You're not moving. This side only.
We're now inside one of the wards that have been set aside for COVID-19. So he's now giving the briefing to the president about what's happening in the specific ward.
Actually, all three floors. All the three floors, yes, they happen. So in the end, you will have how many patients here?
We'll have around about 60 patients in totality.
60, okay.
When we put them all together, because in each ward is around about 30.
Okay.
We have patients already in the second and the third floor.
Okay.
That are already there, confirmed COVID patients.
Oh wow.
And our PUIs are also in another section of the hospitals.
What is PUI?
It's patient under investigation.
Oh,
those
okay.
that we don't have confirmed results yet.
Okay.
Yes. So those are actually.
So how many COVID patients do you have?
In totality, confirmed COVID patients, we've got around about 12 patients within this. But the majority of our patients are PUIs. We've got around about 25 PUIs.
Okay.
At the present, we're just waiting for results to come out, and then we'll redistribute them accordingly. If they're positive, then they'll come here. If they're negative, then we'll take them to the other section of the hospital, which is in inverted commas COVID-free.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this was like empty. Now it's been revitalized.
Yes, it was empty, standing fallow. It was not in use at all in its totality. So it's been revitalized to be what it looks like right now.
All right.
Yes.
And you've got the medical staff who can come in and attend to them.
Like MEC has said, we've got nurses that have come on board to assist us.
Yes.
The medical doctors, we're still using them, the same medical doctors that we had on the platform, but we just redirected them and we've converged into what we call COVID areas.
Yes.
So because what we've done, the number of patients that we're normally seeing previously, we've decreased those because we've decreased our electives and all that and OPDs. So those doctors then have converted towards what we call the COVID ward.
So the old proper Livingstone Hospital is which side? That side?
On the other side, there's a G block. There's a G block on the other side, which has got 5 floors as well.
And then that building, what does that do?
That building is an ICU below, and on top of it is physiotherapy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So it's a huge hospital.
It's quite a big hospital. It's a 901 bedded hospital.
Really? Iparapona, how big is it?
3,000.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes. Plus these additional beds, then it will actually
3,005.
Yes, and the only other hospital that's bigger than Parapona is Ankara Central, which is 3,007. It's the biggest in the world.
Ankara
in Turkey.
So this is the biggest in the southern hemisphere, Parapona.
Yeah,
of course, for years it's big.
4 years.
Yeah, it's big.
Thank you very much. Now,
Thank you.
President is leaving to stadium. You can go to stadium, guys.
Well, that is a wrap from here at the Livingstone Hospital. You have heard now that the president will make his way to the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, which has been set aside as an isolation ward for patients, currently patients there already. So it's a wrap from us here in Livingstone. The president now will make his way to the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, which is actually given to the Department of Health by the municipality to say, you know what, take the site, which is normally holding up to 40,000 crowds, but use it at this time to isolate people with COVID-19 patients. So from us at Livingstone, it's a wrap, and let's go back to you in studio.
Lerato Fikisi, thanks for that update. It's time for a short break. When we come back, Arabile is going to have your market news. We'll have more COVID-19 updates. And of course, we'll be taking a look at the markets as well with my colleague Francis Hurd. It's a very good afternoon from me.